Hello there, my chalking friends. It is Megan Maria, your independent Chalk Couture designer. Hello. Happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome. We are going to make some adorable wooden house cutouts tonight. These are so stinking cute. Wait till we make them. They're going to be even cuter. I have one example I've made already. Look at how adorable that is. So we're going to talk about this transfer, the wooden cutouts, and all of the amazing possibilities of things that we can do and make with it. So, welcome, welcome. It's Thursday. It's Thursday night. It's cold in Wisconsin. Colder than I think it should be for almost March. But it's supposed to be in the 50s this weekend. So I'm looking forward to it. Hello, Kara. Welcome to our Chalkin' Party. So I am Megan Maria. I'm an independent Chalk Couture designer, and Chalk Couture is an amazing, life-changing company. I say that because for me, it really has done amazing things. Not only have I had the privilege to meet all of you and have fun with all of you and get to know all of you, but I get to make fun things for someone who has zero artistic talent. So that is why I always say it's amazing, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. It is an amazing company. But what is it? So Chalk Couture is a company that is chalking the halls, walls, accents, and accessories of homes all across America. We were created to be designed, loved, and repeated for every season and any reason, and we bring easy, high-end DIY home decor directly to you. And we do that by offering reusable, adhesive silkscreen transfers, Chalkology paste, Couture ink, surfaces that you can create on, and accessories that make chalking super easy and super fun. Like, fun. You know, I've been doing this for a little over a year and a half. And every time I pull that transfer off, it's still like, oh, this is so cool. I made this. It just has not lost that for me yet. I keep waiting for it to lose that, and it hasn't. So that says to me that this is something that's sticking in my life. Amazing. It's a year and a half later. So Kara babysat her grandson tonight. Oh, he's 8 months. Oh, you got that good baby smell and the good baby snuggles. That is a great age, Kara. Hello, Miss Terry from Texas, and Linda Squared is here. And Cheryl, my local Cheryl babe, is here. Welcome, welcome. So tonight we're making the wooden houses. So let's get you. And I know you get this horrible glare, so I'm going to put that aside because we're going to open that in a minute. But these, I'll show you these are what the wooden houses look like when you open them up. They're a very nice size, to give you some perspective. A 5x7 transfer fits on them. But to tell you their dimensions, they're 5 inches wide, and from the tip to the bottom is 7 inches. So they're a very nice surface, and they're very good size. So they're not, I'll show you the ones that we used to use that you all know about to give you some comparison. So these guys were little, and they're not heavy like these guys are, and they didn't come painted. We had to paint them. So I'm very much in love with these. They're also very inexpensive, which is the other nice thing about them. They stand on their own. They're double-sided. This side I've already chalked. But they're double-sided. They stand. They're a very nice accent piece. You can break them up and give them as gifts. You can use them together. You can make multiples of them. And there's lots and lots of very different things that you can do with them. So let's talk about the pattern transfer that is designed for them. And that is this, it's a D-size transfer, so it's a big transfer. But it has 4 patterns on it. So it has this kind of lattice. I would call that slats, I guess. Very fun dots, and then some leaves. It also has family with a heart that fits on it this way. Love makes our house a home, and home sweet home. Then it has windows, doors, and heart. So this is a very, very versatile transfer, because you can use this transfer all by itself. You don't have to use it with the wood cutouts. So you can use it to make houses on boards, chalkboards, signs, tea towels, anything that you would want to put a house on. Like this would be an adorable pattern on a tea towel with Home Sweet Home over the top of it. So as I always say, I look at a transfer before I invest in it, because a D size is a $29.99 investment. Before I'm going to invest in this, I want to know that there are at least 3 things I can do with this transfer. So obviously I can make the actual houses, I can make tea towels, and it has these amazing pieces that I can use all over on all kinds of different projects. So it's a good value for the money because it has so many pieces to it. You don't have to use it on the houses. The houses are great, don't get me wrong, it fits beautifully, and unlike, for those of you who remember the pumpkins, it's not, they fixed the whole non-sticking issue. So they stick, they work, it's super easy to use, and it's fun because it's got so many nice uses. So I'm gonna put my nice pretty one aside because of course I have one that's already all cut up. So we did our cute little, I did this one for the open house so that I could show one example of it done. These pattern transfers are, you know, invaluable because, so for example, on the earrings or anything that you would need a little pop of a pattern, the Easter eggs, you could use these on anything you would use a pattern on. These are a very, very nice size. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm being negligent and saying hello to people. Hello, Miss Carol. Hey, Jacob from Texas. Happy belated birthday. I think you had a birthday recently. Oh, Mr. Mike is here. Hello, Mr. Mike. Lisa GV is here. Hello, Lisa GV. Hey, Christine from Michigan and my Miss Amanda. Oh, my Miss Amanda. Hello, Miss Amanda. How are you on this wonderful Thursday? So welcome, everybody. So tonight we're making the cute little houses, and we're going to make them a couple different ways because they're double-sided. You can make them on both sides, so the creativity possibilities just do not end. These are also a very nice transfer, or I'm sorry, a very nice project for a 3andMe class, which I had a 3andMe class last night, and it was so much fun. Oh my gosh, these ladies were a hoot. We laughed and we giggled and laughed about projects, and it was tons and tons of fun. Lisa GV says, super cute to add the background, and it does add that extra touch. I agree, Lisa GV, thank you. Hey, Kathy K, welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so this is a very nice class for a a very nice project for a 3andMe because they're very reasonably priced. When you're local to me, you use my transfers, so they're not as it's not as expensive. If you're not local to me, you do have to invest in the transfer. But you can use one transfer for multiple people, so it doesn't end up being too outrageous. So what is a 3andMe party? A 3andMe party is a class that we teach, I teach. I come either to your home, or if you're local to me, you can come here. But a 3andMe is where you get 3 of your friends together. And then if you go in the Making Maria VIP group, there's a little what you get for having a 3andMe. If you get 6andMe, it's even better. So that is what those parties, or those classes are. They're not really a party, they're a class where I come in, just like I do the workshops in the bakery. I come in, I teach you how to make a project, you make a project, I pack everything up, I go home. I bring everything, it's tons of fun. Miss Amanda is having 2 of them. She's got so many amazingly wonderful friends. She couldn't fit them all in one night. So those are coming, I have a ton of them coming up. In fact, I'm booked into April at this point. But I'm rambling, so I'm gonna stop rambling. So if you can please do this, it helps me tremendously when you do that, so thank you everyone who takes the time to push that button. It does help me, so thank you for doing that. All right, so let's get to chalking. I'm stalling because I'm kind of struggling with what colors to do these in. I did the navy, which is cadet, it's not called navy. I did cadet and storm on this one because this really goes in my house. So I really want to use papaya because again, papaya is a very predominant color in my kitchen area, my family room area. So we could do papaya and cadet. These would be cute together. I'm kind of struggling with colors tonight. You know, I want to stick kind of neutral because I need to take some pictures for the 3andMe parties. So I want to stay somewhat neutral. Obviously, good old storm and grayish can come out to play. We don't need white because they're painted white. Iced coffee, we haven't used iced coffee. We could do that. We haven't used iced coffee in a while. Iced coffee is a kind of dirty cream. Almost a greenish though. It has more of a khaki color. Hey, Linda. Welcome to our chocolate party. And hello, Miss Vicky from Canada. Welcome, welcome. These purples would be really pretty together, but purple's not really a color I've decorated my house with. Oh, Vicky, you are so funny. Ocean Mist is a amazing color. See, this is my problem. This is why I need you guys, because I could just like pull out all these colors and I could make these. Oh, curry. Oh, maybe we should do papaya and curry. So these are the kitchen's colors in my kitchen with a little pesto thrown in. This is my kitchen right here, but I'm not gonna put these in my kitchen, so never mind. We're gonna put these probably in my living room, which is grays. It's all grays and blues, and you know, don't you get sick of gray and blue? Oh goodness, you guys aren't helping me tonight either. You're quiet. We could use Couture Coral. We haven't used that in a long time. Eucalyptus. I'm just going for it, right? We don't like it, we wash it off. So the first thing I want to do is I want to pick out one of these super cool patterns. Let's do the green one, because we'll do this one. Maybe we'll do this in eucalyptus. This has some super fun leaves on it. You can do the leaves in different colors. You could do stripes, you know, you don't have to do them all in one. Oops, I need to write on the back. So these are brand new transfers. Some of them haven't been used yet. So this is leaves. This one has not gotten used. This is lattice. So go ahead, talk about your upcoming gold medal and how you're going to achieve it. Actually, Vicky, we did it. Now you tell me how you're going to do it, Vicky. We're going to call this one slats. So what Vicky is talking about is the Club Couture challenge that I had put out there for all of you. Again, that's in the Making Maria VIP group, so we can't talk about it too much out here. But we did hit 10. We did it. I have to post the hearts picture. We did hit the 10 plus 1. So, you know, obviously we don't need to stop. It was just a goal that the company had put out there for us, which we then got an incentive for, which is the incentive that I then put out to you guys, which is in the VIP group. So the incentive I was going to get is what you guys are getting. So for everybody who joins Club Couture this month, even though we hit the number, anybody who still joins gets entered into that, plus any current Club Couture members. So any current Club Couture members, anybody that's new this month gets entered in the drawing for that really cool thing in the Making Maria VIP group, which is the incentive the company gave us, and we hit gold, which is how I was able to offer then that to you guys. So yeah, it's really cool. So thank you all of you who joined the club. You are going to love it. Absolutely love it. I cannot wait to see next month's transfer and see how it goes. Love makes us a home. Yeah, I mean, I thought we would do it, but I wasn't really sure we would do it, so you guys came through. But you're going to love it. I mean, it's a great thing. I'm rambling. All right, I really think we should do the family one with the heart. And we could do this in, I'm really struggling with colors today. Okay, wait, so Lisa GV. Dark green and gray. Ooh, Lisa GV. That's not a bad option. We could do pesto. Maybe too dark, though. We could do storm and eucalyptus. Eucalyptus is a very pale gray green, which looks good with gray. That's a nice combination. I don't know. Well, we were going to do the leaves. There we go. See, I got all distracted now. Leaves. There we go. I was writing the name on the back of it. So I'm going to pull my backer sheet off of my transfer. This one doesn't want to come off, which I don't usually have this problem. Okay. So what you do with this beautiful adhesive silkscreen transfer is you pull your backer sheet off and you set your backer sheet aside, because you're going to put your transfer back on there when you are all done. This guy is super sticky. So like I said, the whole not sticking problem that we were having with the pumpkins is long gone. So I am putting these on. So I'm just pushing out my air. So I've got my silk screen on here. So this is what adhesive silk screen transfer looks like that the company makes. Probably not over far enough. Now I could fuzz, but I purposely did not fuzz because I want to make sure it sticks, because it's important that it sticks. I think I'm straight. It's, you know, fun to try to get the thing on. There we go. All right, now I'm straight. So I think what we're going to do on this guy is let's do the background in Storm. Oh no, we were going to do green. Hello, Maria, you're going to do green. We're going to do green because it's leaves, right? They should be green. We could use one of the fun new greens, but they're kind of bright and my house is not bright. I don't usually struggle this much with colors. I don't want to do pesto. Pesto's too dark. All right, we're going to do eucalyptus. Eucalyptus is a very, very beautiful, which needs to be stirred because it's separated. So when you open up your chalks, don't be alarmed. Just stir them up. It just means my color is separated. Eucalyptus is an absolutely gorgeous gray-green. One of my, as you can tell, it's almost all gone. This is one of my very, very favorite colors. I've used this a ton. So all you do is you open up your chalk paste, you stir it up, and you put it on your transfer. This is really runny because I had added a ton of water to it. You take your squeegee, flat side, angled side is the front, and you just squeegee across. Now again, my chalk paste is super watery. Normally your chalk paste would not be this watery. You just have to be careful when it's this watery because you can very easily get a bleed. But my transfer is really stuck down, so I'm not too worried about it. So I'm just, obviously added way too much water to my paste the last time. Getting all my excess and putting it right back in my container. Now I could have done some techniques. I could have done hot mess or ombre. That would have been pretty too. So there's some fun things you can do with these that just kind of give you some different variety of color choices. Okay, so I've covered up my whole silk screen and I'm just going to pull my transfer off. And I'm going to pull it from the middle. They are kind of hard because they move on you. Don't pull your transfers diagonally. Ooh, this is pretty. Don't pull your transfers diagonally. Okay, so I pull my transfer off carefully, not to stick my finger in my wet chalk, because inevitably I will do that. And I stick this right in my water bath, which is next to me. I push it down so it gets wet. The whole thing is wet, and then I can put transfers on top of it. If it's just floating on the top, the sticky part is still sticky, and if I put another transfer on it, it's going to stick. So make sure you push your transfers down in your water bath. Okay, so we have our very pretty leaves on. This is really pretty. Okay, so I'm just going to wipe off my squeegee right away. Much easier to wash off your squeegees when your squeegees are wet than when your squeegees are dry. So I do have a workshop coming up with these houses on March, the Tuesday during the day. If you are around and you want to make some houses, come on over. We're making houses. So I'm just going to dry this so that I can chalk over it. And again, because my chalk was so watery, because I added too much water to it, I just need to give it an extra little minute to dry. So you can do that sometimes, accidentally add too much water. What you do in that situation is just leave your chalk open for a while and the air will naturally dry it out. It doesn't hurt it, it just, you know, makes it runnier. And runnier chalk is not always easier to deal with. Especially when you're not used to runny chalk, because then you just go slopping it all over. So I am just giving it an extra minute to dry, because I want to make sure, because I'm going to layer. I'm going to put another transfer over this, so I really want to make sure it's dry. Okay. Now, my gun is a heat gun. You're just going to use a plain old everyday hair dryer. So just touch your project, make sure it's not too wet. So this is our super pretty, I really like these leaves. So I think we could do Love Makes Our House a Home. We could do Home Sweet Home again. I want to do I think I want to do the family one all by itself, because I think that's really pretty by itself. Well, so let's do Home Sweet Home. So I'm going to, again, carefully pull my transfer off the backer sheet, set my backer sheet aside. And I'm going to put it off. What did I do on the other side? I did it in the middle, right? I want to show different examples of what you can do with these. So this time I'm going to just put it off to the side a little bit so it's not centered. And now it's just a matter of what color to put over it. Oh, we were going to do gray. So I'm just going to open up my Storm. My Storm is brand new. This just got opened last night. It's super chunky. So again, when you open up your chalks and they're chunky like that, don't be alarmed. It doesn't hurt your chalk. This particular case, because I live in a very cold state, this is a brand new chalk, it froze outside waiting for me to come home and bring it inside. So you just have to stir it up and add the water. For those of you who are getting chalk delivered because you've ordered chalk with the Chalk Couture sale, just, you know, get them inside as soon as you can. Let them come to room temperature, so let them thaw out. And then you just have to add water and stir. And the clumps will go away, but the clumps don't stop the chalk from performing, so don't worry about them. So see, look how chunky mine is. I'm still going to use it. It doesn't hurt it. So again, I just dip my squeegee in, and I'm going to go right across. I'm curious to see how dark this will look over the green, if it's going to be a dark enough color. One of the beauties of using this product is if it's not dark enough, I can just go right over it with another color. Okay, put all my excess right back in. So see, my chunky things did not stop it. Hey, Verge! Hey, Carla! I could have used navy, Verge, but I used navy on the other side. Yep, see, it's too light. Can't see, hardly see it. And I went off my transfer, which don't do that when you have a pattern background. So I need to fix I went off the line. When you have a pattern, obviously I don't want to wash off the pattern. So you just kind of go around it to get it off. Because the other chalk is dry, it's a little easier. But this is one of the times where I do it while it's wet, not while it's dry. Normally I always wait to fix my chalk until my chalk is dry. But in this case, I'm not really fixing it, I'm removing it where I didn't want it. Okay, so see, you can hardly see it because the transfer is so busy. So I'm going to show you how we're going to fix that. So the reason that you can barely see it is it's just simply not dark enough. So I'm going to dry it so I don't smear what's already there. And then I'm going to take my transfer, which I have next to me sticky side up. I'm going to lay it back down, and it's very easy to line it back up because you can see it through this silk screen. Sure, as soon as I say it, it's so easy. There we go. It is very easy to line up. Okay, so now I'm all lined up. So now this is an example of I can change my color because I can't see it even though I've already chalked on it. And I do that pretty often with colors where I think something's going to look a certain way and then I chalk it and I'm like, that's just not exactly what I wanted. So then you just lay the transfer back down. I'm not even washing it. Just lay the transfer back down and I go right back over it. And I think we are going to do navy because navy will show up very well. I could use a darker green, like the evergreen color from Christmas, which isn't called evergreen, it's called rainforest. This would be very pretty, but it's not in my house. And I kind of want these to match my house. I could do black, your basic boring black, but you know, I kind of think it's boring. So we're going to use Cadet. We could use Pesto, or we could try Papaya. Lisa GV says, or add black. Yep, I could do black. But black is so boring. Not that the gray wasn't, but... Hey, Baker, Lori Baker. All right, we'll use black. You're right. We should just use black. Black is the color I use the absolute least. So I'm going to... Oops, I didn't wash off my squeegee. Always wipe off your squeegee right away. Much easier. In fact, I had to wash squeegees yesterday. Like soak them and wash them. Yeah, wash your squeegees off right away is the moral to the story. Okay, so I'm just dipping in. I didn't stir it, so I'm just kind of stirring it a little bit with my squeegee. And we're just going to go over it with the black. So this is that example of, okay, you did the project, you didn't quite like the color, so you wanted to change it up a little bit. I didn't even wash my transfer off, so we'll see how this works. I'm just going right back over it, put my excess right back in my container, wipe off my squeegee, set my squeegee aside, and pull my transfer off. Hopefully this is going to work. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it works nicely. You were like, right, Lisa GV. Okay, now I can put it in my water bath, which is next to me. And again, push it down so the whole thing gets wet. Once the entire transfer is wet, it is no longer sticky. But if you just lay it and it floats on top, sticky side up, then it's still sticky. So you got to be careful. Okay, so now we have Home Sweet Home. And now you can see it. So see, the color you pick really makes a difference as to how it performs on the surface. So you just want to be conscious of that. That's cute. It's black, but it's cute. So I'm going to dry it so I can flip it over. And we could add, you know, like the little window. We could put a little heart. That might be cute. Put a little heart on it through the window. We could continue to zhuzh it up a little if we wanted to. So we have it Home Sweet Home with the leaves, and then we have Home Sweet Home with the dots. So two totally different looks. They look completely different. So based on your style, you can totally make your own. This would be adorable on a tea towel. We're gonna have to do these on tea towels because these are super cute. All right, so we got this guy. Let's make one with our fun little family guy. So I want to do this one, and I'm going to make the heart pink. So again, I pull my transfer off my backer sheet, set my backer sheet aside. And this guy fits going up and down. They're super sticky. So make sure you're straight, otherwise your words are going to be crooked. And we're going to do our little heart in, I think we're going to do pink grapefruit. I like pink grapefruit because, again, it's more of a gray pink. Peony is more bubblegum. Not a huge fan of bubblegum pink. Again, chunky because of winter in Wisconsin. And these are brand new chalks. So just add water, stir them up. I just haven't had time to sit down and work with them enough to get rid of the chunks. The chunks don't bother me. See, because once I stir it, see how the chunks smooth out. So that's what I just need to do. I need to spend a little bit of time stirring them up and adding water to get rid of the chunks. So we're going to make our little heart pink. In our family, I think we're going to do Storm. We're going to stick with the gray. We could use Ocean Mist, which is another very pale. It's kind of a, but then it's pink and blue, and I don't want to do pink and blue. So I think, I don't know. Should we do Storm? Maybe we shouldn't do pink. This is kind of a bright pink. We could do Cherry Blossom Pink, which is a retired pink, but it's a super pale. It's almost a white pink. And in pictures, it looks white. We could do, oh, we could do Marvelous. Let's do Marvelous. There we go. We're gonna do Marvelous. Marvelous is even more of a gray pink than pink grapefruit. So this is the difference between Marvelous and pink grapefruit. I do love pink grapefruit though. It's really a pretty color. But again, I've got this thing in my head about what I'm doing with these on my mantle. So see the, I mean, it's obviously much more mauve, hence its name, Marvelous. So yeah, I think that's a better color combination. So we're gonna do Family, and now I'm just gonna use my little mini squeegee. We're just gonna do Family. This is how easy this is, just zoom, zoom. Just go up and down. Hey, Miss Tiffany, welcome. Ooh, Current Jam. Carol. That would have been a good choice. Darn it all. Darn that Facebook delay, right? You are right, Carol. That would have been a really good choice. We'll do, ooh, I totally forgot about currant jam. We'll do that on another one. That would be pretty on the gray background. So just cover everything up. Use your squeegee straight up and down. Pull your transfer off. Pull your transfer straight up and down. And, ooh, okay, this is cute. I'm going to stick it, I'm not going to put it in the water bath because we might use it again. Look at how cute that is. So this one, I think, and this one kind of go nicely together. These are super cute. I have this vision of these little houses everywhere. I'm just drying it so I don't stick my finger in my chalk paste. Okay, well, we really need to dry this one because we're going to do it on the other side. So I think that's a good call, Carol. We're going to use currant jam on the other side. So currant jam is more of a maroon, I would say, a deeper, rich red. I'm just drying my family because I'm going to flip it over, so I really want to make sure it's dry. And my heart is a lot of chalk, so I'm just giving it a little extra zhuzh. Isn't this cute? Okay, this is adorable. So next one, let's do the lattice. Oh, okay. So I want to stick with the gray. That way they kind of all go together. And now it was a good call, Carol. We're totally currant jamming it. All right, so pull your transfer off your backer sheet. Set your backer sheet aside. Now we're gonna do some lattice. I don't know if this is really lattice or not. That's just what I'm calling it. Smooth out your air. Make sure your transfer is straight. Thank you, Miss Tiffany. I agree. These are so much fun to make. These are a very fun 3-and-Me class because they're quick, they're easy. You can still drink your wine. You don't have to worry about chalk paste drying. You just bang them out. So this is a very fun thing to make. Oh, look at how pretty this color is. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, we're going to do gray in the background, and then we're just going to currant jam right over them. So take our squeegee, dip it in our storm, go straight across, bing, bing, boom. This is so easy. Anybody can do this. And the houses are just, these are like the Easter eggs. Oops, totally missed my surface. The Easter eggs too are just fun. The Easter eggs did sell out today though. But lucky you guys, I have them. Because of course, you know, Maria never orders one of anything. So if you guys want eggs, you gotta let me know soon because I don't have a lot and I can't order them anymore. They are already sold out and it's not even March. Paula, ooh, look at that cute one. Take this, stick it in my water bath, which is too far away from me today. So I'm pulling it closer. Just stick it right in my water bath, push it all the way down so it's not sticky anymore. Okay, I'm going to dry our fun little lattice guy. I have chalk paste everywhere, did you notice? I just have this whole little chalk paste party going on. So I'm just putting them away. And that one out. That was because I couldn't decide what color we were going to use. So I'm just drying it because we're going to layer. When you layer, you really need to make sure that your bottom layer is dry, or what happens is when you go to pull your transfer off, it will pull the paste off with it. So I'm just giving it some air. Chalk dries very fast. It does not take much. Okay, so we're gonna put Love Makes Our House a Home is going on this one. The other thing I would tell you is there's one more transfer that fits very nicely on these, which Love Brings Us Home, and it has the little house and some hearts. So again, if you're going to invest in a transfer, what other things can you do with it? This has some very nice pieces to it that you can use on all kinds of things. This little house fits inside the little wreaths. So I've seen some really cute things with this one. But this also fits on here very nicely. So you don't have to invest in the big D-size transfer with all the patterns on it. You can buy just one. This is an A size, so it's only $9.99. So it's not that big cost to do it. So that's an option too. Oops, I'm pushing it down like it's on there. Take your transfer, pull the backer sheet off like magic. We're gonna put our Love Makes Our House a Home. And we'll probably go up a little. I've seen so many different combinations of ways people have made these houses. And we could put a little heart on here too. So maybe I want to go over a little more. I want to be careful. Am I pulling it off? Because again, I don't want to pull my base of my chalk paste off. So I think we're going to go over a little more to the side here. And then we can stick a little heart on here if we want to. Okay, so I'm going to open up my currant jam, stir it up. So see the difference? There's no chunks, there's no lumps. It's super, you know, this one didn't freeze waiting outside for me to come home. So take my chalk paste, go right across. Bing, bing, boom. Done. Again, this one I think would make another super cute little tea towel. Take it, put it right back in my container, pull off my transfer. Good call, Carol, on the currant jam. Take this, stick it in my water bath. I got a lot of transfers in my water bath right now, so I'm just pushing them down, drying my fingers off. Need to dry my chalk paste. Be much easier for you to see once it's dry. Chalk paste is shiny when it's wet, but when it dries matte, so you can always tell when your chalk paste is dry, because it loses its shine. But you don't lose your shine ever. You always have shine. So here we go. We have Love Makes Our House a Home. What do you think? Should we put the little heart on it? Right? Just for a little extra added fun. Why not throw a little heart? And we could do this in the Marvelous also, because then it would tie the two together. Oh, it's on the other side. I guess we can't really put them next to each other because they're on the same side. I love this one. This could be my new fave. Okay, so we're just gonna stick our little heart guy right here. I don't know that I want to make our heart pink. You know how I feel about pink. I'm not a huge fan. So maybe we should make our heart cadet. So we need to make it something that goes with one of these. So either need to have to move the green, you're not going to be able to see. We got to go cadet. So that they can stand next to each other. Did I put cadet away already? Yep, I did. Where does cadet go? I don't know. Do you think a blue heart is too blue for a heart? There it is. Okay, so I'm opening up my chalk paste. And then is it red, white, and blue? No, maybe we don't want to do blue. Then it's red, white, and blue. We don't want to do red, white, and blue. But they need to kind of go together. So I don't know what color to introduce. Or it could be this side. But they don't go together. These guys go together. And then these guys go together. I could just make a currant jam again. Stick with the same color. That would be okay. I think that's what we got to do. So, I'm dipping and going. Voila. Love makes our house a home. Taking my transfer in my water bath, drying my heart. And just like that, he's dry. Okay, so we have these two that go very nicely together. And then we have these two. And we could keep going because there's still more options of things that we could do. Keep it currant jam. Oh, see, oh, this Facebook delay is crazy. Linda said storm and Lisa GV said currant jam, which I did. Okay. So there's still other options. So other things that I'm watching other designers make with these adorable houses is some people are turning them into birdhouses. which is very easy to do with the pieces that it comes with. You know, you make the little hole, and then they're even like gluing things on to make them three-dimensional, and then they're putting little roofs on them with the tags. So there's all kinds of different creative things that you can do with them. We are going to do some decoupaging with them, which I just haven't received the materials yet. So I can show you some very fun techniques on how you can take these wooden, adorable houses and make them match your own decor. They make an amazing gift, and I know it's only March, but Mother's Day is coming. And it's a nice little gift, especially for those of us that have mothers that are older, if we're lucky enough to still have our mothers, which I am, so I'm so thankful for that. Because they, you know, what do you get the woman who has everything, right? So there's this, and then there's that super cute transfer, the A-size transfer that says moms make life more beautiful. Debbie says, I love those houses. I agree. And they're doing them for tiered trays. Yes, Debbie. Lots and lots of tiered trays with houses on them. So for those of you who are the farmhouse decor tiered tray people, they fit very nicely because they're a super nice size. They also fit very nicely on a bookshelf, on a mantle, on a side table, because they're just, you know, a decent size, that they're not this big, huge thing. And they're adorable. And then you can use the transfer to make other things. So these are our fun little houses this evening. So let's go through all of our fun things. If you're not currently in the Making Maria VIP group, you want to be, because that's where I post all the fun things, like we were talking earlier about the Club Couture. If you join Club Couture this month, there's a very fun drawing going on in the Making Maria VIP group, so you can still get entered in that if you join this month. Also, there's another free gift that you're getting in the Making Maria VIP group for joining the club. The company is doing a company-wide 20% off of all chalk pastes that are bought in February for club members as well. So there's 3 really nice advantages right now to joining Club Couture. As well as March 5th, the new transfer is going to come out. So what is Club Couture? Club Couture is a monthly subscription service. For $19.99 a month, you get a B-size transfer and 3 paste packets delivered to your door like magic. And it gives you that half an hour of just guaranteed little creativity time, and you don't have to think about anything. It just shows up. So if you want information about the club, you can also comment club or message me, and I'd be happy to send you the link. You can just take a look at it and see if it's something you think you would be interested in. If you want to see any of these amazing products, you can go to www.chalkcouture.com/makingmaria. These are the wooden house cutouts. We have used Storm Chalk Paste, Cadet, Marvelous, Current Jam, and Eucalyptus. And Black. Those are the colors that we used. If you like the colors, these are the wooden house cutouts. We used we used the house patterns transfer. That's how we created these amazingly wonderful things. If you want to look at them on the website, that's where you could do that. Or again, you can message me. So I have a ton of fun being an independent Chalk Couture designer. There are so many different ways you can be a designer, and there's so many different things that you can do with it. Some people simply are designers. They make beautiful things and they sell them. Very common way to be a designer. You don't have to make videos and do that kind of stuff. So if you're interested at all or wondering at all what it means, you can message me or comment curious, and I'd be happy to send you some information that you can take a look at. That is all I've got for you guys this evening. Thanks so much for watching me. Tomorrow is Friday. Woo! Oh, what should we make? If anybody has any requests, let me know. Otherwise, we will make something super cute tomorrow night. 9 o'clock Central Standard Time. I make a live demonstration video every night with the exception of Saturday. I do not do it on Saturdays. So I will hopefully see you guys back here tomorrow night. Otherwise, I hope you have a great Friday and enjoy the end of your week. Thanks for watching me, guys. See ya.